This lion clearly didn't realize that its prey was trained in judo. An unexpected fight with an equally surprising winner. It's hard to run when you're knee-deep in mud, but staying to fight isn't a great option either in this situation. It takes a lot of courage to confront a fox like this, especially when you could just fly away. We're going to take a wild guess and say this chicken is named Goliath. You're a small monkey. This is what rodeo looks like if. Children need discipline, but this might be going too far. Removing this puma isn't as simple as taking off a sneaker of the same name. These creatures must be constantly experiencing brain injuries. What on earth is this thing? And is it getting ready to face off with me? Is this a fight or just an extremely passionate dance? Cats often find themselves in trouble, but this is a step too far. They could be attacking him, but he might also be the referee. What do you think? Some of us just don't react well to an unexpected cut. I think we can all agree that pythons are frightening. Everyone except this guy. That is. And you thought Godzilla was just an old movie. Your friend defends you in the animal kingdom. If you're bullying someone, always make sure to check that their protective friend isn't lurking nearby. Two bulls battling in the street is enough to make anyone uneasy, especially the owner of that store. Yes, as cool as they might appear, there's a major downside to having a trunk. Actually, wait a minute. Maybe we should think about this guy for the position of king as well. On the other hand, even baboons and hippos steer clear of the furry ball of fury known as the honey badger. And now it's time for the aggressive yawning. Sometimes even vultures can be easy targets, especially for those that enjoy hunting. This is just like having your lunch money taken by the school bully. Exactly. Monkey Fight sounds reminiscent of a classic Nintendo game, and it even takes place on a platform. Most buffalo are peaceful, while most lions, well, aren't. Fish has its defense stats fully maxed out. This pufferfish has its defense stats fully maxed out. If an elephant bullies you, there aren't many ways to fight back, even if you're a huge buffalo. Like many pointless fights, this one is also about a female. This goose and swan are fighting to defend their nests, which suggests neither was particularly concerned about the other's nest to begin with. No matter how fierce you are in your own territory, things change when you're in the water. Actually, forget what I just said. Some animals don't care how good of a swimmer you are. Hey, watch out for the... Oh, never mind. Oh look, a mongoose and a snake facing off. Maybe it's time these two just kissed and made up. Roosters may wake us up in the morning, but after that, they've got the rest of the day to relax, or maybe engage in a little goat fighting. That awkward moment when you spot your mortal enemy walking on the other side of the street. Cats are perfectly content wandering through other people's gardens, but so do foxes, and that's when situations like this occur. You know that image of a snake eating its own tail? Well, this is quite similar. A mongoose can easily take down a cobra, so it's unlikely to be too disturbed by a couple of cats. Even for a bird of prey, taking on an animal of this size is somewhat of a challenge. Who and Paddington seem to have some beef with each. Fist fights are already rough enough, Just imagine being in a horned fight. There's nothing more exciting than being attacked by a wild boar. We're not biased against foxes or anything, but surely one side has an unfair advantage in this situation. Now for the rabbit wrestling segment.
Vámonos, a ver cuál se cansa primero. Se están pegando una chica. Qué huele aquí enfrente del carro.
Much like in the UFC, goat fights are usually decided by a knockout or submission, though it's mostly knockouts. Never bring a knife to a gunfight, and never bring a small dog to a wild boar fight. It's hard to imagine that these creatures were the inspiration for the Care Bears. Call me old-fashioned, but I usually prefer my food to stop moving before I eat it. If you can create a robot bird for your dog to play with, surely you can invent a robot to take them for a walk and clean up after them. 2 against 1 is always unfair, no matter the size of the two, right? Yes, it's the showdown we've all been waiting for. Wings versus tiny horns. These bees are going up against a massive hornet and winning. Who would have thought? No matter what kind of strange creature you are, you don't mess with a mother's eggs. The only creature on Earth that doesn't fear a cobra? Yep, it's this furry little ball of fun, the mongoose. The lesson from this clip is, don't mess with ants. When you think you've found your meal, only to realize that you are the meal. Crocodile versus hen. There's no contest, right? Wrong. Just like in professional boxing, the youngest fighter often comes out on top. Here's another example of why you can't even relax in your own river. Buffalo, the riskiest snack a lion can choose. When your steak decides to tenderize itself. Yeah, if I had to bet on a snake losing, it'd be the one that looks like a blade of grass. Oh yeah, I almost forgot to tell you. You don't live here anymore. Look how upset they get when they miss out on a nice poultry dinner. Gang culture isn't just a problem in the human world. Just like humans, most poultry are pretty laid back, but some of them really thrive on drama. How do you survive a wolf attack? Drown it, of course you know how much. Dogs hate going in the bath. It all seemed like a good idea until he took an antler to the eye.